Hello everyone, this is Relevant TV, and we're glad you're here to watch today's video. You probably feel good and really inspired by the end of this one, because we'll be looking at the top 5 motivational speakers of 2020. If you want to see more videos similar to this, then go ahead and subscribe. But for now, sit back, relax, and prepare to be uplifted. In no particular order, let's get right into it. Number 1, Tony Robbins.
I love that you have such high standards, but those aren't high standards, that's called perfection. And most people overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 2 or 3 decades. And you haven't been around long enough to have those extra 2 or 3 decades. So don't fuck it up. There's time.
Tony is well known and one of the very best motivational speakers out there. The Los Angeles-born motivational speaker started his career at the tender age of, wait for it, 17 years old. When I was 17, all I did was play video games all day. That's really impressive for him though. Tony's moving words help you overcome some of your greatest fears, being fit and healthy, maintaining relationships, and much more. He has grown in demand so much over the years to where he is now, motivational speaking megastar, if that even is a thing. He even has a book that became an international bestseller called Awaken the Giant Within, and a lot of his seminars end up being sold out. The man is damn good. Number 2, Arianna Huffington.
Shrunk down the definition of the good life to success. And we shrunk the definition of success down to 2 metrics.
Now we have a Greek goddess in Arianna Huffington. Now, this is a hell of a woman. Her motivational speaking and writing are mostly helping people improve productivity and how to deal with burnout and stress. But like I said, this is one hell of a woman. She does a lot. For one, she has 2 best-selling books. She's also the founder of the Thrive Global, an American company that helps people manage stress. Not only that, but she is also the co-founder and editor-in-chief of the famous news blog and publication The HuffPost, which used to be called The Huffington Post. That's why her surname sounds familiar, right? Arianna Huffington is not her actual name, by the way. And to top it all off, she was included in Forbes' 2018 list of the world's most powerful women. That sure is something incredibly special. Number 3, Nick Vujicic.
Ready? Hey, is that cool?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. One of our favourite Australians, Nick Vujicic. You can't help but love him. This man's whole life should give you motivation. He's probably the definition of, if I can do it, then you definitely can. Seriously, you should see some of the things he can do. It's truly amazing. Nick was born with the condition autosomal recessive tetraamelia, which means he was born with no legs and no arms, and yet he has such a big impact on the world. Nick tells people about the many obstacles he's had to face, and look where he is now. He encourages people to love themselves as well as others. And as a Christian, he shares his faith with his audience. He's the founder of 2 non-profit organizations, Life Without Limbs and Attitude is Attitude. He is also an author of a lot of motivational books, like Life Without Limits and The Power of Unstoppable Faith. Even if he had limbs, this would be a freaking incredible resume. That just makes it all the more impressive. Number 4, Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, God, I'm really happy you're asking this question, because if you can internalize what I'm about to say, you will not believe what it's about to do for you. The answer is the ability not to judge myself.
There is literally no way that this list could be complete without the great Gary Vaynerchuk. It would be a crime, honestly. Gary V isn't just good at getting the people going with his words, but also he's very good with social media. He's the CEO of the digital agency VaynerMedia. He helps people a lot with content creation, online marketing, personal branding, and much more. He even grew his family's wine business into becoming a multi-million-dollar one. That speaks for itself. He's also an author. He wrote the book called Crushing It, where he educates his readers on personal branding. He has also written one on how to maximize social media marketing to help you make some sweet money. This book is called Jab 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 Right Hook. The title doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but it is very punchy, that's for sure. Okay. I'm sorry for the dad joke, but the opportunity was right there. I had to do it. Number 5, Chris Gardner.
Difficult question I had to get through was, how did I get here? And the answer was even more brutal. The answer was, I drove here. I had something to do with it. You can't change something until you own it.
Do you guys remember the movie Pursuit of Happiness? The one film Will Smith acted in? Well, Chris Gardner's life story is the inspiration for that movie. So it makes perfect sense why he is an amazing motivational speaker. So if you've seen the movie, then you know that Chris along with his really young son were homeless for almost a year, after a failed business venture. but he has since turned things around. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Chris is now the CEO of Gardner LLC. His crazy experience alone is a big part of how he motivates people. He believes that anyone can tap into their potentials and do incredible things. He also has a number of books like Start Where You Are, which helps people work towards their success, and of course, The Pursuit of Happiness, which needs no further description. All these motivational speakers have great stories and such a way with words. These are some of the best and not all. So tell us down in the comments who your favorites are. Anyways guys, that's all for today's video. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed, and if you're new to Relevant TV, feel free to subscribe and check out the rest of our content. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on Relevant TV.